Right now, all but 7 states across the country have some kind of stay-at-home order in place, of course, to help contain the spread of the deadly coronavirus. That means some 300 million Americans, that's more than 90% of the U.S. population, are under orders to stay inside. Tonight, we're looking at notable cases of people ignoring or violating those orders. The first is the local example, now making national headlines, that we brought to you at 7 o'clock last night. Police arrested a 25-year-old Cincinnati man after they say he posted a video on social media of a block party. That video showed dozens of people gathered in OTR, huddled close together, or standing on top of cars over the weekend. Rashawn Davis can be heard in the video saying, quote, "We don't give a blank about this coronavirus." He is now held on a $350,000 bond. And of the 43 states with stay-at-home orders, many include some degree of exemption for religious activity. Vice President Mike Pence has said that churches should not host groups larger than 10 people. But places of worship across many states have made headlines for seemingly ignoring that recommendation. Our local example is the Solid Rock megachurch. After several community members issued complaints about large numbers of people still gathering inside, Monroe's mayor, Jason Frenzel, wrote a letter imploring the pastors to reconsider holding any in-person services. Those pastors have said people need the church now more than ever. But Governor DeWine has said any pastor bringing people together now is making a huge mistake. He went even further to say it is not a Christian thing to do. Perhaps the most high-profile clash over in-person worship came in Florida. Pastor Rodney Howard Brown was arrested for violating a county order by hosting a large number of congregants at his Tampa church. But then Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis described religious services as essential in his stay-at-home order, overriding any local guidelines and impeding any attempts to shut down future large worship services. Law enforcement officials in states like Louisiana and Maryland have since taken separate action against pastors who continue to hold in-person services in the face of stay-home orders. The American Civil Liberties Union cautions against law enforcement arresting people for failing to comply with these orders, saying jail time is potentially more dangerous as it could expose detainees to COVID-19 and might disproportionately affect minority communities.